The biggest consequence of my serving in the military was the reality that as a result I qualified for the GI Bill. And so when I was finished with my 2 years in the military, then I had money coming every month from the government, which enabled me then to go to graduate school. I think without the GI Bill, I probably would not have been able to go to graduate school. I would have looked for a job when I got out of the Army. But because I had the GI Bill, I could go to graduate school. That was one of the most important things that happened in my whole life, I think. And so I have been forever grateful for the GI Bill and my eligibility for it. My faith? Oh, my faith has helped me get through difficult situations all the time, I think, in my life. It's easier to feel than it is to explain, but I live I live in the hands of God, I believe, in the past, now, and forever. And consequently, while things are at times a severe challenge and sometimes even more than a challenge, I live in the faith and in the trust that I am in the hands of God, and that I have nothing to fear. I have nothing to fear. Did I have any Christian comrades in the military? Oh, I certainly did. Many of the young men who went into the Army with me from Iowa, I got to know some of them quite well, and they were faithful Christians. There was one young man who was in fact a pastor from a small denomination who went through basic training with me. And then on Sundays in the military, I would go to worship at the chapel on the base, and there were chaplains there who provided religious services for us. And there were other things we could do if we chose to along the lines of that. Yes, I thought the military was quite supportive of religious faith, at least in my experience. Well, I would say to you that I want to give you every encouragement to be faithful in your own lives, to your parents, to your family, to your God, to your country. That seems to me to be the kind of life that you will want someone 100 years from now to tell about you as well. If someone were to write my story, I would want to leave it to them and to others as to what my legacy was. For myself, I think it matters more than anything that I have done my very best to be faithful to my God, my country, my family, my community, and that doesn't mean that I've always been successful or that everything has been done as well as it could have, but I think I have never lost the faith in those formative influences in my life.